Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, my name is Kate.
And I'm Alex.
And we are trying some goodies from Minnesota today.
Yeah, which is really exciting because it's a state we've never been to before. And
Yep.
I'm excited to see what they've got for us.
Yeah, and not only are these Minnesota goodies, they're not just brand here, there, or whatever. We have the brand Abdallah.
So everything in this box is from Abdallah.
Yeah, which I believe is a family business.
Oh, nice.
But as always, shall we start with the note? Kate and Alex, I've been watching your channel for a few years now. You guys are so fun to watch, especially the WTF games. Kate, you are so competitive, which is funny because I kind of feel like sometimes on the WTF videos, you come across more competitive.
I don't think so.
I think so. The amount of times you've like gone to throw a little bit of a strop or something.
No, I think you definitely come across more competitive than I do.
Well, we must take out those drops then.
No, I might get upset, but you're more competitive.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
After watching so many of your videos, I started trying some snacks from other countries. That's awesome. It's been an experience. Watching your videos, I realized I've never seen a box from Minnesota. You have had some things made here, but I don't think I've seen a full Minnesota box. Minnesota is such an understated state. There is so much to see and do here, and we have such a melting pot of people here. That means we also have a wonderful melting pot of food here.
I think in How I Met Your Mother, one of the characters is from Minnesota.
Oh, really?
And one of the things they say is people from Minnesota are really nice.
Oh,
I think I've
nice.
got the right state. This would be awkward if it's not the right state.
It's a horror. Could you imagine
But
everyone?
They're saying people from Minnesota are like really polite and very friendly.
Oh, that's
and,
lovely.
Yeah, stuff like that.
That's really nice.
In my box, I wanted to do something a little bit different, and I'm hoping you will give some of the recipes a try.
So Robin has included a recipe book. We have split Robin's box into two, so you'll be seeing that another time.
Ranch runs in our veins, lol. Yeah,
I think I need to move to Minnesota.
I think if I was from America, it would be running in my veins as well. Another great Minnesota food is wild rice. It can be found in everything from soups to burgers and sausages and stuffing.
No way. Chicken wild rice soup is probably one of my favourite ways to use it. Spam, another Minnesota food,
How interesting.
is not everyone's fave, but I believe it all depends on how you prepare it. Slice and fry it and serve with eggs. Make spam burgers, spam fries, put it in hot dishes. Personally, I like it with eggs or spam fries with ranch dip. Abdallah chocolates are so good, and you can watch them making some of their stuff while shopping in the shop. I love that, and at the factory. I know how much Kate loves caramel, so I got a few different flavours to try. Unfortunately, I forgot to keep them labelled, but you can see all the different flavours and products on their site. For me, their chocolates and treats are made much better than Russell Stover, which I'm not a fan of.
I hope you enjoy everything I have sent. Can't wait to see your thoughts. Your friend, Robin.
Thank you so much, Robin, for this wonderful box. We did get sent quite a few gifts, so I split them up into two. We have a Minnesota magnet.
Oh, amazing.
I love getting these magnets. Yeah. It's so cool.
Oh, Minnesota, that's their phrase, land of 10,000 lakes. On here, it's got like some of their things they're famous for. Like looks like a duck here, a moose, some kind of wolf, bird, maybe an eagle, a bear, and obviously a lake.
Split Rock Lighthouse.
What's that in the middle? Looks like an action man with a blue ball.
Oh, is it a bowl? Yeah. A bowl.
A bowl. What's a bowl?
I think this is what you put, you know, when you have a pan or like a really hot plate. I think that's what you put on top of this. And basically it says Minnesota principal hot dishes by region.
No.
Which I think, and look, there's that guy with the bull again. So it must be.
Wonder who that is.
I know. So it's got hamburger hot dish, Peacan casserole, Headwaters hamburger pie, fish supper dish, tuna noodle hot dish, macaroni cheese. So obviously, in a lot of these places, that's like the main dish.
I love this term, like hot dish.
Is hot dish like casseroles and
yeah,
things?
I think so. I've seen one of these for Italy, where you can
have you?
like all the different
That's
dishes in the
cool.
different regions of Italy.
And it's cool because you often get it in like a tea towel or something.
And can you like use this to grab it as
I
well?
think you
like
can grab
the
it
edge?
out, yeah.
That's
And
really
then
cool.
you can also put it down,
Yeah.
put the hot pan. So I really love that.
Really love it.
Robin has also said, my mum loved the idea of the box and wanted to send you both a winter hat she made.
Oh,
She
that's
makes
cute.
a lot of winter hats for adults, kids, and donates them to military families. She belongs to the VFW Ladies Auxiliary. She does a lot of volunteer work for veterans and active military families. Isn't that wonderful?
Yeah.
Robin, we don't know what your mum is called, sorry, but Robin's mother Thank you so much.
And what was that thing called? The VFW?
The VFW Ladies Auxiliary.
How funny. In a song I was listening to the other day, he says about going to the VFW hall. And that must be the place of that where they meet.
And these are handmade.
These are amazing.
They're absolutely beautiful. And what perfect timing, because it is getting so cold here.
I love the colours of this.
Yeah. Oh, do you know what? If I wasn't a bit...
If I didn't have my bun in.
I love mine. I think it goes really nice with this colour as well. Yeah. Oh, that's really nice, Al.
You suit a bobble hat.
I was worried because my head is quite large.
Is it?
And sometimes bobble hats don't always fit. Isn't this so cute?
Yeah, amazing.
I absolutely love this. Thank you so much. I love these bobble hats.
Yeah, and I just love that her mum loved the idea of sending a box, so she had these, and that's really cute. Thank you.
And what is awesome is that these are handmade and no one's going to have these. So when I'm wearing them, it's not like anyone else is going to wear it.
See, what you're saying is this is more exclusive than
this
like
is exclusive,
Balenciaga.
100%.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
a one-off piece.
Like,
from
why
Robin's
would you
mum.
want like to pay £6,000 for something from Balenciaga when there's multiple of them, hundreds of them? There's one of each of these.
I feel very special.
Fancy.
It's lovely. It really like
fancy.
holds me in. It's lovely. Really, really nice.
You need holding in.
What are you on about today? And then finally for this box of goodies, we've got Minnesota trivia.
Don't you
know? You pick a page and I'll pick a page and we'll just say it, because otherwise we'll be here for ages. So I'm going to pick...
Stop.
The deepest lake bottoms out at 240 feet. This deepest lake entirely within Minnesota is Lake Saganaga at 240 feet. Lake Superior, of course, is much deeper, 1,332 feet at its deepest. For frame of reference, the tallest building in Minnesota, the IDS Center, is only 792 feet tall. Stop.
Earthquakes. The strongest earthquake in recorded history in Minnesota, a 5.0.
Wow.
Nothing to sneeze at, but nothing Californians aren't familiar with. When we think of natural disasters in Minnesota, we usually think of tornadoes or blizzards or strong windstorms. Earthquakes don't usually make the list, but even though Minnesota is far removed from any major fault lines, earthquakes still do occur every so often.
It is crazy about how earthquakes and tornadoes, and it must be scary living in parts of America that have those.
Yeah.
Obviously, and the rest of the world that has those. I think we take for granted, you know, sometimes if you buy something from IKEA, there is like a thing that says you can attach to the wall. Like here in England, we never really need to attach them to wall unless you have kids. A lot of people attach them to wall if you have kids.
Or if you are going to be storing some like seriously heavy stuff in there.
We don't have to think about that.
Yeah, if you live in California, you must literally have to like attach everything to the wall.
I love books like this. I feel like this is a really good present, especially for like kids, like stocking stuffers for adults, because on Christmas Day it's so good like reading a book like this, isn't it?
Or if you know someone's going on a trip somewhere.
Yeah.
It's fun to have like this interesting background information, isn't it?
This is awesome. Thank you so much, Robin, for this. I'll definitely be looking through that. We have got Abdallah, which I was reading it as Abdallah or something, but I just went on and watched a YouTube video and they were saying Abdallah. Abdallah. That's the word. Abdallah. These look absolutely dreamy. Sorbet Retreats. Creamy orange. 4th generation, does it say in the middle?
It says, made in Minnesota, 4th generation, family owned since 1909.
That's awesome.
That's quite a while. They've been going over 100 years now.
Thank you for going out and buying these for us.
Oh, they smell incredible.
Oh, they're cute and tiny. Smaller than I was expecting. Cheers.
Slightly more bite than I was expecting, but really nice. Like a chocolate cream, isn't it?
I still think it's fondant, but it's a firmer fondant.
It's like slightly chewy and really creamy. I love that.
And the dark chocolate is not bitter at all, which is what I was worried about because it's thick.
That's delightful.
Great start.
Loving that.
It actually kind of tastes like a really soft caramel, but flavoured orange, you know, like an orange caramel. It's lovely. What are you giving that out of 10?
I think I'm going to have to give it a 10 out of 10. It's sensational.
That word keeps coming up.
Yeah, Robin's right. So far, they're giving Russell Stover a run for their money.
Yeah, very,
Lovely,
very delicious.
delicate flavour. I reckon, should we go for this Birch bark? I think that's such an interesting name. These look lovely though, don't they?
I'm surprised you went for that because it's like a white.
I know, but I just thought the sound of birch bark sounded lovely.
So if you are from Minnesota, do let us know if you have had, any of these before. Yeah. And if you want to go on their website, it's abdallahcandies.com. They've also got a phone number, Al.
Do we call it?
These are giving me the vibes of Hercules candies because they make a lot of things like this and package individually.
Oh, okay.
And they're also family run. What do you think to that then, Al?
Love that. The almonds are lovely. The white chocolate isn't too sweet, too sickly. It just balances really nice. It's not as good as the sorbet for me.
No,
but
and I feel like
really nice.
You'd prefer a milk one, but it's actually nice having something like that in white.
Yeah.
And maybe they think that works with the almonds better.
I'll probably give it an 8 out of 10.
I'm probably just going to give it a 7 out of 10, only because it's almonds. I don't really like almonds.
Okay.
I'm going for it. Caramel s'mores!
I didn't even see that one.
You literally went past it and went
big
to the
bun, doesn't it?
Birch bark. This is caramel s'mores, graham cracker, marshmallow, caramel, milk chocolate. And it's one large, giant s'more.
Chungo.
That is fantastic. Now, if I lived in Minnesota, I would be buying these. Don't you think these are like great for little gift boxes? And...
Yeah, I think we should heat this slightly in the microwave.
Ooh, could do. Right, shall I go first?
You go first. I think it's microwave.
Yeah.
Do you think?
Kind of hurt my mouth.
Look at this. The marshmallows all come puffing out.
Sorry, I was looking for them on TikTok, and then this guy's doing like an ab exercise, and I thought, and he's like, if you want your abs without doing all these, I was like, yeah, I'm saving that. While here with the s'mores chocolate.
Can I get in shape without doing any work? Yeah, here we go. So it always works. Yeah, look how much of the marshmallows
looks incredible.
puffed out.
Good shout, Al. Oh, be careful.
Thing is, it just looked a bit hard without heating it up. This is incredible.
It's made it a dessert. It tastes like a completely different thing heated up. Because it's quite large, it would have been fine eating it. But just softening that chocolate, it just is so much better.
Sometimes when we get s'mores products, it's like, why do people always go on about s'mores? But when you have a good one like this, you understand why.
It's funny because at first, when I had it cold, the chocolate tasted a bit like not my favourite. But now it's incredible. And it's funny, I looked on the back and it says chocolate liqueur. And I was like, I thought I could taste like chocolate liqueur.
You can taste it, can't you?
Oh, this is fantastic. I'm well done, Al, for melting this. This is amazing. Maybe in future, all of the small things we can get, we should heat it a bit. I'm going to go for that bit.
You're right, that liqueur makes all the difference, doesn't it?
But you can actually taste it, can't you? 10 out of 10.
12 out of 10.
Right, well, that was a huge success.
Massive success.
And that is going over the orange creams, which is a craziness. Don't you think?
Yeah, I need to keep that. Otherwise, for treat of the week, I'm going to forget.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it is, I'm just saying if...
We've got Downtowner, top of the line assorted chocolates. We've got 4 little chockies in there.
That's cool.
I don't know what they are inside. I don't think they tell you.
It doesn't say. Not very helpful, is it?
What have we got? Okay, I'm tasting caramel and some nut.
There's that almost like nougat there as well.
I feel like this is going to be like a hard toffee. Shall I go first?
Yeah.
Like an almond rocker.
Is that exactly what it is?
Like a butterscotch almond roker is it actually?
Yeah.
I say it wrong. You can try those two first.
Yeah, there's a raspberry one.
Is it a raspberry version of that? What do you prefer, orange or raspberry?
Orange.
What you would?
Well, that's literally an almond sat in there.
Do you think it's like a milk version?
Yeah, I bet. I was hoping there was going to be a bit of caramel in that one, but you know, one of those ones where it's all kind of a bit stuck together with caramel and almond and chocolate, but it wasn't. That's
Just
probably the
milk
most disappointing one, actually. I think I prefer it with the white chocolate, funny enough.
Maybe that's why they do a whole one on its own.
I'm sure they do a whole milk one.
They are fantastic. My favourite one was the butterscotch.
Yeah.
What I think is like an English toffee, and the raspberry.
Raspberry, yeah.
Really, really good. I'm actually going to pick a peanut butter caramel crisp. It is crazy when we just sit here and eat these because it kind of seems like much too good for children.
to get it back in somewhere, didn't you?
Katie Wheeler messaged me saying the other day it was a certain amount of years.
Since you first said it?
No, since the movie came out. Do
Oh.
you know what I mean? It does seem a bit like we're just sat
Yeah,
here
well, they're
eating a box of...
they're very decadent.
They
It's not the
are.
kind of thing you just sit around eating these decadent little treats.
And I'm sure they'll be spenny. Peanut butter caramel crisp. So I wonder what bit's crispy. Oh, is it hard? Ooh. Good, isn't it?
Really chewy.
I wonder what peanut butter they use. I feel like I've had that before. Surely a company like this probably just buy peanut butter.
Surely.
That tastes very much like a Reese's cup. It's a nice peanut butter.
Quite an earthy one.
I really have become a peanut butter lover. Delicious. The caramel is very chewy though.
Really
And
chewy.
it gets really stuck in your teeth. So maybe that's good for a car journey because you'll be spending the rest of your car journey like...
It's funny because like the flavour of the chocolate and the peanut butter have gone. You're still trying to like get the caramel out of your teeth.
Yeah. Okay, right. What would you like to do next, Al?
Pecan Grizzly.
I'm surprised you didn't pick that before. This here looks like what you like. There's
grizzly.
pecans on the back, there's caramel, and is that just like a massive chocolate button?
It looks like it. Not being polite with that anymore, are you?
Oh, it's Grizzly!
Yeah, so it's a massive clump of caramel with nuts on one side and a chocolate
just
button on the other.
No, what is that brand? It's like a turtle. Millionaire's turtle.
Texas Millionaire.
That's it. That caramel's nice. I prefer that texture to that.
Yeah, me too.
But quite butterscotchy.
Yeah, it's lovely, isn't it?
And what do you think to the pecans with that? You like it?
Yeah.
Quite earthy.
Adds a nice texture, nice earthiness.
They've not been shy with the caramel though, thank goodness.
No.
Like, look how thick that is.
Really dolloped it in.
Ooh, all caramel, some pecans, and a massive chocolate button. I can see that being a big seller in America, can't you?
Yeah.
I'm actually going to go into this rainbow bag, which is full of caramels.
Oh, cool.
So we have got a butter rum, got a candy apple, and then I think this is what Robin was saying hasn't got the labels on. But I'm guessing that's like caramel and maybe a chocolate caramel. That might be original, and I think that might be more like a fudge. We don't want to just eat all of them and just be wasted. So should we pick maybe one of those?
Yeah.
And then...
And the butter rum.
Really? I'm surprised you went with butter rum.
Why?
Oh, caramel apple.
Okay, on then. I like the way the texture of these looks.
I like the wrapper with the green. I wonder if they sell caramel apples around. Is that's coming? That's like November, isn't it? Caramel apples. Is it soft?
So soft.
Get a load of that. Wow.
Dreamy.
That is the perfect texture, perfect thickness.
I like the apple flavour just comes through. A nice little bit of fruity sweetness.
It's not fake.
And the rich caramel.
What I'm liking so far is their caramel. I'm wondering
Yeah.
if that's one of their main things, the caramel, because there's a lot of caramel going on. Really, really delicious.
Try this one.
Same texture. What's that flavour? Chocolate and vanilla.
No, I don't think so. Go up a bit. Is it that one?
There's no pecans. Oh wait,
There's
there's
kind
little
of
nuts
like
in there.
little nuts
It's
in
a
there.
pecan alligator caramel.
Oh, cool.
We think.
We think.
Robin might
Allegedly.
be like, no, it's not.
Allegedly.
Interesting. Oh, they've got so much on this website.
Yeah.
Okay, and last but not least,
least.
from this little bit, is that just vanilla?
I think so.
Slightly firmer.
Maybe because it's the original, the clear one, so you can see the different colours.
Mm.
Slightly thinner, isn't it? And slightly firmer. On this apple one, it was so chunky and
Yeah.
the bite through it is so nice.
I was almost giving the caramel apple as the number one because of that thickness. But actually, I think flavour-wise, this one just tops it.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can't just beat the classic,
It's
can
just so
you?
creamy, isn't it?
So creamy and delicious. What are you giving those as a collective?
I'm going to go, I'm going to give them 10. They're great. I mean, I would have any of those. I wouldn't particularly sniff one over the other. Sorry, sniff at.
I wouldn't. No.
Yeah, I'd definitely sniff one more than the
Yeah.
other.
I'll never sniff
What,
at.
what I mean is, I wouldn't, if you gave me this one, I wouldn't be like, oh, I wish I had that one.
Yeah.
They're all so good, I'd have any of them.
Yeah, they're really, really delicious. Thank you very much for those, Robin. I'm going to have to go 10 out of 10 as well, and I think the caramels are winning. Would you like to go for this or the black box?
I think this bag of colourful balls.
Yes.
So these are chocolate-covered fruit. Strawberry, blueberry, cherry and apricot. And are they going to be freeze-dried like those
Ooh, I don't
strawberries we
know.
loved from Sweden or somewhere.
I wasn't
Iceland.
picturing freeze-dried.
I'll try a blue here. Don't know what that is.
Oh, the smell's really pungent, isn't it?
Oh, it is.
I feel like you could use these for like an edible project at school, like with rocks, and then your teacher can eat them.
You come up with the most random things, don't you?
So basically, you've got the fruit in the middle, then you've got milk chocolate, then you've got like a white coloured chocolate to show you what it is. So there's a lot of chocolate around there. It's like the middle of
Is it like a candied or just like a dried?
Maybe that's like a dried apricot. But these are giving me, what are those bracts or something? What are those, the bags that you like?
I can't remember, it's been so long.
Almost doesn't taste like fruit. It tastes like a sweet.
It's a bit too sweet for me. I'm not sure which part that is.
I think it's the inside.
It's like a little bit too sickly sweet for me. So the caramels and the chocolatey bits are my favourite so far.
Me too. I think we might end on a high.
Really?
We've got a little crock box here. You can buy these boxes separately and then you fill them with things.
Oh, cool.
Now inside...
Is this what it's called, a crock box?
It says crock black gable box because it's like got a crock.
Oh, I
do
thought
you
it
think
was the
was-
shape.
Look at these.
Oh, wow.
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas, you filthy animals.
And I think, you know that English toffee one?
Yeah.
I think we've got one here. Milk chocolate English toffee.
This is called alligator.
This is called butter almond toffee.
Peanut butter caramel crisp.
Cinnamon churro toffee.
And sea salt almond alligator. A cinnamon churro toffee, should we try
Yeah.
that?
I wonder how much cinnamon there'll be. And I'll open this. I love the colours.
Ooh.
Whoa! Whoa, that's
Ooh,
awesome.
lots of cinnamon. You're going to be pleased. It's not a flavour I ever thought about adding with the
Yeah,
like the toffee.
but it goes so well.
The cinnamon, yeah, it's lovely.
And I think it needs to be white.
That's like a warmth, doesn't it?
That is so lovely. That, now the aftertaste is Christmas.
Warm Christmas.
So it's like an English toffee in the middle, like a real crunch toffee, white chocolate and a cinnamon sugar outside. That is delicious. And here we've got a sea salt almond alligator. Almonds, caramel, dark chocolate topped with sea salt. Off you go, Al. Take it away.
a bit like one of those ones from before.
That's so thick. Oh yeah, we might have had something like this.
Wow, so salty.
As I took a bite, my tongue was on a crystal of salt.
Oh, and that dark chocolate's so rich. Wow.
Delicious.
Which is your favourite out of those
I'm
two?
going
Do I
the
need to ask?
cinnamon. The cinnamon churro toffee.
I wouldn't have got good odds, but I could put a lot of money on that.
And yours is?
That one.
What?
Cinnamon. No, I'm joking. It's the salted caramel alligator.
I'm going to say. I think it's fair to say, in conclusion,
In conclusion,
I think Abdallah is delicious. But if I was to go there again, I will be filling my basket with all the caramel items.
Yeah.
And like the hard caramel items. I think the chocolate was nice on the creamy orange, but when they were just in the bark, I didn't like it as much.
you didn't?
No.
I quite like the chocolate. My favourites were definitely the caramels.
Yeah.
But also, and the sorbet.
Yeah, the sorbet was delicious.
And yeah, I can't say any more because we need to do treat of the week.
Yeah. A 5, 6, 7, 8.
My treat of the week.
I just went for it then.
My treat of the week is going to have to be the caramel s'more. It was sensational, and warming it in the microwave for 10 seconds, actually it was 15, was incredible. Amazing.
Do you know what?
Probably best s'more I've ever had.
That I wasn't going for that, but actually you just reminded me. It turned into a dessert, so I think that has to be my treat of the week. But before that, I was going to say this selection of caramels,
Yeah.
just like the original and the toffee apple, were absolutely divine.
That is absolutely the perfect kind of caramel. I think we've had some before which were lovely and creamy and soft from Latvia, I think it was. And they're sensational, but these ones I think are even more. I think these are just like richer again.
Yeah.
They're slightly
And
less
creamy.
They're slightly less creamy, I think, than the other ones, but because they're so rich
Yeah.
and juicy.
I just absolutely loved how thick it was and going through your teeth. It was really amazing. But another treat of the week for me is my new hat.
Oh, you show off.
Absolutely love it. I love it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Robin and your mum. We will be sending Robin a box of British treats back to enjoy. If anyone else would like to grab a box of British treats, we'll leave our website down below.
Yeah, and that's a great way for you guys to try British candy. We select all those boxes and put them together, send them out to you. And when you do, you help support the channel.
And if you live in Minnesota and you have not tried Abdallah before, get down to your local store or order online and help support like a local family business.
Yeah.
It was really awesome. Anyway, we hope you guys enjoyed watching and we'll see you soon. Bye guys.
See ya.